Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. From the end zone, it's D'Ernest Johnson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing, Mayfield. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Mayfield finding Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr., had the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield quickly into the hands of Beckham. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now it's Darnold. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Hey man, watch the boot.
To throw is Darnold.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Flush to his right. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. And that's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Let's bring it.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I'm trying to collect. Red 80. Out, out. Bang, 80. Bang, bang. Bang.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, nice move. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, a 23-yard run. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Returning it, Johnson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
He's not going to get me.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Swings this out for Hunt. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Nice hit, boy. Run. Regular.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Johnson on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started, and they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Mike 7.
Back to it after the pick 6, Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but it'll be 2nd down.
Kings. Here we go.
Mayfield. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Bunch set. Eyes up. Bunch set.
A final shot before the break. Darnold.
All day.
And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready, too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Ready. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
The mic, boy, 56. Check 56. Bring it. Bring it.
Here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Browns. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Even. 4 down. Even. Mike 4.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Dancing to his left, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They run again with Hunt. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Hey, alert!
That's trash.
Hey, alert 33.
Watch 24.
Hurry!
Check. Mike 4. Oh, here we go.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he's got it, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Mayfield, and this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz there to make the grab. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Push him back.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Able to slither by. And some room to roam now. Sheds off the tackle. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, a guy that can beat you in so many ways. He's a threat to go the distance literally every time he touches the football. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And running with power here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 40 yards. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Mike's 56. I'm on. Check, young lady. Check.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Hey, watch the ball. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I got one.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Here's the Panthers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Here's Darnold. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Mike 4 all day, dog.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Malcolm Smith there for the stop. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Darnold gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, 44 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flushed out right. Finding Hunt. And bulldozing his way through. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Point it right.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
Austin Hooper there to make the grab. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Hey. 4 down.
Mayfield. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Browns drive about to get started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. One last shot for Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.